All right, so it's going to be 2 rounds of run 1 minute out and then 1 minute back. All right. And then you're going to go ahead and get into a downward dog handstand push-up. Okay, so Evelyn's going to show you that real quick. Negative, I'm sorry, handstand negative. Okay, so if you see, she starts up in the top position and she lowers herself down, okay, just like that. Once she does that, she goes ahead and puts her knees down onto the ground and back. She's going to do 1 more, and then she's going to stop. You notice how her elbows are in, okay, all right? That's a really important position you need to be in. Put your hands in front of your head. That's wrong. Do not do that, okay? Pull your elbows back, okay? All right, so 2 rounds of 1 minute out, 1 minute back on the run, and 7 downward dog negatives, okay? All right, guys, whenever you're ready, you'll get on the run. It's a beautiful day today, advantage of it, and go whenever you're ready. That's cool. Look at that. Yeah, like the cloud is just like weird. Maybe that's what it is. See it? That's weird. What's up, Thomas?
What's up, Justin?
How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
No problem.
Staying out of trouble?
Yeah. Nothing much to do. It's my birthday today.
It's your birthday today?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, my man.
Thank you.
How old are you now? Like 11?
Yeah, exactly.
Good. It's a good age, okay? Enjoy it.
Thank you.
All right, so you're going to do 7 of those downward dog handstand negatives, okay? So start in the downward dog position. Yeah, we can't really see much here, but it's all right. Yep. You're going to have a wall is to do handstands, or you're going to do strict press? So do me a favor. Oh, okay, good. All right, good. All right, so watch Iz do it first, okay? All right, so let him watch you first. You're going to start up and downward dog at the top and lower yourself down so that your head comes in front of your hands. Good. Bend your elbow. There you go, but just keep your elbows in a little bit. Turn them, bring them in. There you go. And think about bringing the top of your head instead of your forehead, okay? The top of your head to the ground. All right, Allison, did you do that?
I did the run.
Okay, now you're going to do 7 downward dogs.
Thomas, go and get me a pillow. My knees. Go. Thomas, get me a pillow now.
Bring your head down. Good. Okay, so let him do one more. Jewel, go ahead. Do one more.
Don't question.
Okay, and then freeze. Okay, go down and freeze. Okay, so see where his hands are? You got to move your hands back. Think this. Julian, think that when your head is on the ground, you're going to be able to see your fingertips. Okay, all right? So if you look at me real quick, or Evelyn, when her head is on the ground, she can see her thumbs. Okay, all right? Put your head where you can't see your thumbs. Yeah, so that's I can't see my thumbs. So when your head is on the ground, if you can't see your hands in front of you, you got to shift yourself back a little bit, okay? All right, so look. You're here. Yeah. When you're here, you're doing this. I can't see my thumb. Right? All right, on the next run. 2 rounds, guys. Run again. 1 minute out, 1 minute back.
There's a whole little thing.
Oh, yeah. Rizzo does those.
He makes those.
Well, yeah, when they do them like a nice house, like when they have the mud room. When you come in, it's like where the laundry is. It's like the side door to the garage or the side of the house, and they make that so the kids have their book bags and all that stuff. So that must be like the door going on out of there. Looks like an apartment almost.
What?
All right, so Julian, you're gonna do 7 more of those, okay? You don't need any water. Let's go. Water. Everybody in their water breaks. I'm messing with you, my man. So bring your top of your head down. Yep. Think about the top of your head. Think about when you're going to be upside down on the wall. You're not going to be able to bring your forehead. You're going to bring the top of your head.
What is that?
There you go. That's better. Yeah, it's better, Julian.
Who was that?
Yeah, way better, Julian. That looks way.
What? Oh.
Just 7, guys. Just 7.
Renegade? No. Okay.
Gonna let Allison. All done, Allison?
Well done.
Okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna take you through a couple of just 2 mobility exercises. All right. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and get you running. We're gonna do glute stretch. Okay. So glute stretch can either be done on the box or on the floor. Okay. For you guys that have ever done yoga before, pigeon pose. The only mistake is that so Evelyn, go back to where you were on your side hip. So if you see where Evelyn is at, she's actually sitting on the side of her hip. She wants to get away from that. She wants to get up. That's the difference. All right. That's going to be a much bigger difference on your hand, your glute. Okay. All right. Than just sitting on your hip. If you have the ability to lean forward like she's doing, then obviously that's really good. You know, some of us don't. Like even myself, I have to actually use the box. I can't get my foot into the proper position. So using your stairs, Allison, or, you know, or like a couch, you can just go ahead and stretch yourself that way. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sweet. Okay. The next one's going to go ahead and be, all right, a good old fashioned, all right, quad stretch. Okay. All right. You have 2 options here. If you're inside, you can do saddle. Saddle's going to be where she allows herself to lean back. Okay. Now that's advanced. Okay. If she can't do that, she can put her hands up. Okay. All right. If you're outside and you don't have a mat, which like Allison is, just stand up and do a quad stretch. That's going to be where she grabs her foot and she allows herself to stretch out her quad. So whatever is easier for you guys, go ahead and do. Obviously, the saddle is pretty advanced. All right, if you can get into position, but if not, it's up to you. All right. So what we're going to do is start with glute stretch first, and we're going to spend 1 minute on each side. And I'm going to get my clock here. Oh, I'll put you on the main clock. Actually, there you go. Yep. So be a good teacher is, and go. So we're stretching. Again, guys, don't force the stretch. Allow yourself to get into stretch. Glute stretch. Yeah.
Wait, is it what?
No, Mom, how do you do that? Mom.
No me lesiona.
Stretching my glute.
You see the total on that? What was it?
What kind of stretch is that?
Cheaper. What are we paying? Like 4?
Yeah, but your legs got to be like this, and you got to be on your. Can you come fix my camera? Fix it, because it's not.
Allison, you guys doing anything special for whose birthday is it?
Thomas. Can you unmute it for me, T? Come here.
All right, guys, switch the sides. So you're going to switch the legs.
It's not muted.
Is it not muted? No. Nothing special for Thomas.
He's only 11. It's not like a special birthday at all.
He's getting a drive.
Apparently 46 was really special.
It is. I barely made it here. Like my father. He didn't think he'd make it to 50.
He liked the class yesterday.
Oh, the kids class?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. All right, guys, you got just 10 seconds and we're going to do the quad stretch, okay? Yeah, that's a good idea, Isabel. Smart move. And go. So, Julian, that's your hip. The reason why you can't get your leg out in front is because of your hip. All
Oh my gosh.
right, guys. Saddle or quad stretch is next. All right, ready? And go.
I see somebody do it.
So,
Oh, I know. I'm not doing it.
saddle or quad stretch. So again, guys, you can get in the saddle or you can get into quad stretch just like this. So I'll hop to the side. Really helpful to just look at something so you don't lose your balance, okay? You're in quad stretch for another 30 seconds. If you're in saddle, just stay there because it's a 2-minute saddle, okay? We'll switch 1 minute at the end and switch the leg. I'm excited. I'm supposed to get a haircut today. Switch the legs, guys.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
You gonna see Heather?
Oh, that's right. You know Heather.
Tell her I said hello.
No, I won't do that. Sorry.
How's Rob's shoulder?
Rob?
Yeah. Little
Big,
Rob.
Big Rob or little?
Little.
What happened to his shoulder?
During basketball season, like a couple of months ago, right? Like the end of February, he hurt his shoulder. And he couldn't play. He was playing my Sean in a playoff game, and he couldn't play.
I don't know anything about it. Rob didn't say anything.
Then he must be okay.
Right. Or he doesn't care.
He cares.
No, but I'm just saying though, I mean, sometimes you got to play through injury.
Oh, I'm fine.
Stop smacking your kid around, Allison.
All right, guys, time. All right, so let's go over this workout, okay? All right, we'll give you guys some options. You're going to need a dumbbell for sure, okay? All right, and what you're going to do is you're going to do 5 rounds. So, guys, a lot of running today, all right? It's a running workout in a sense. It took them a handful of time this morning, okay? All right, so if you think or if you know you're not a great runner, okay, instead of running 800 meters, think of running 600 meters, okay? All right, so where is 800 meters? Good question. Generally, we're basing this off of an 8-minute mile. So that means you're going to run 2 minutes out, pick a location where that is. Let's say it's a stop sign or someone's driveway, okay? And you'll run to that spot every single time. 2 minutes out, turn around, 2 minutes back. 800 meters is half a mile, and you'll do that in 4 minutes. So that's a 8-minute mile, 4-minute half mile, excuse me. When you come back, you're going to do 15 dumbbell row on each side, okay? So that's 15 on the right, 15 on the left for a total of 30, okay? And then you're going to do 10 handstand push-up or handstand hold or push or strict press, okay? So let's go over the dumbbell row, okay? So Evelyn has a dumbbell. Listen, really important to brace yourself here, okay? So Evelyn's going to go ahead. All right, so you notice how she has a nice flat back. That is really important, okay? All right, she's going to go ahead and pull it to her armpit and then let her arm go, okay? So make sure that you pull up with, some quickness, all right? But don't let it just pull down to the ground. So do it too fast, Evelyn, on the way down. Yeah, so that's just too fast, okay? Show some control, pull it up, control it on the way down, and then pull it back up again, okay? So you'll do 15 on the right, switch the arm, 15 on the left, okay? All right, we're going to work backwards on the handstand, okay? All right, if you don't feel comfortable getting upside down, okay, you'll do 10 strict press. So you notice she's not going to bend her knees. She'll do 10 on the right and then 10 on the left, okay? Depending on the dumbbell weight that you have 2 options, okay? You could either do 5 on the right, 5 on the left, and then go back to the right and do 5, back to the left and do 5. So you accumulate 10. Or if you have too heavy of a dumbbell or a kettlebell, you can push press. All right. So what we mean by push press is that she needs to use her legs. Okay. So ideally, we don't want to do that. Okay. We just want to press to make it harder. Okay. But if you have to, you can go ahead and modify it to the push press. Okay. All right. So let's say you can do a hand, you can get up on the wall, but you don't feel comfortable actually doing push-ups. So Evelyn's going to kick herself up onto the wall, and she's going to hold herself up there for a count of 20. She kicks up, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, and time. She'll come down at 20. Again, you can accumulate 20 seconds as well. That means you can kick yourself up, hold yourself for 10 seconds, and then kick yourself down, all right? Another option, okay, for someone who's maybe, not 100% sure just yet on kicking up, you can do a wall walk, okay? So what Evelyn's going to go, it's fine. Yep, you're fine. What Evelyn's going to go ahead and do is put her hands on the ground and walk up the wall, okay? All right, just like that. Obviously, you see her walk herself back. That's a little bit more on the advanced side, obviously. Guys, when you're doing that exercise, your best bet is to set yourself up. So just get into a bulldog position with your heels up against the wall. Nope. Get in a bulldog position on all fours. Walk back further. That's the best way to set up. And the reason why that's the best way to set up is because it keeps you and allows you to stay closer to the wall. Okay? All right? Yep. And it also allows you to understand that even if you are up into that position, you have enough space to bring your feet down, okay? Sometimes if you watch Evelyn, she's walking herself back to the wall. Just get into the bulldog position, Ev. Good. Walk up to the wall and don't walk your hands back towards the wall. So once she's here, okay, all right, if she doesn't feel comfortable, she can just walk right back down because we know what? We know that you have the space to accommodate your legs. Sometimes when she walks up and then moves her hands back, she might not be able to walk herself back down. So she has to actually walk her hands out before her feet come down, all right? Some of you guys that are pretty skilled that could do handstands, she's going to kick up onto the wall, and she's going to bring her head down to the mat and press, okay? So there's your handstand push-up. Okay, so guys, the reason why, and Julian, the reason why I was kind of on you today about getting that setup, that proper setup when you did the downward dog in the warm-up, is if my hands are here, I'm not going to be able to do the handstand up on the wall, okay? So if you notice when Evelyn comes down and her head is on the mat, her hands are in front of her, okay? Really, really important, all right? And for, again, not to get too geeky here, but, if you guys are ever curious on where you really need to ideally set up to do an actual handstand, and then obviously like the kipping version, just put your hands in downward dog. Okay, all right, put your knees on your elbows. So if you can't do that, okay, all right, it's gonna be impossible to do that. You can relax, okay? It's gonna be impossible to do that with your hands here in a position. You're never gonna be able to get your knees in. So that's why your elbows need to be in, okay? All right, let's go ahead and figure out what we're gonna go ahead and do as far as weights. Okay, we'll give you a good 90 seconds here, and then we'll get running, okay?
I hate that I can't see anything. This stupid thing.
Allison, do you have some kind of screen protector on your laptop or whatever you're using?
I don't know. It's like the sun is blaring down on me and I can't see
Even if
it.
you have it as like bright as you can, it's tough.
Can I do like where I'm gonna put my knees on the top step and push my head and go down like that into the position and push up?
Yeah, absolutely. So you'll just do 10 of them.
Okay, 10. All right, got it.
All right, guys. All right, guys. So what we're going to do, yeah, you can use that. That looks perfect for the dumbbell row. Yep. All right. So what we're going to do is you're going to start your first run. We're going to kick the clock off. 2 minutes out, 2 minutes back. It should take you about 6 minutes to do a round or maybe faster, depending on how well you're moving on the run and how well you move on the dumbbell row. But it shouldn't take you more than about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, all right, to do each movement. So that's going to put you right around that 6 minute time around, okay? All right, guys, in 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Running 800 or 4 minutes out and 4 minutes back. 2 minutes out, 2 minutes back. 4 minutes, sorry. And he thought he had.
Good, Allison. That was a little bit fast on the run. It should have been 2 minutes out, 2 minutes back. So you're at 2:20 right now. That's fine. Save it for the next round. So dumbbell row is going to be 15 per side, and then 10 of the handstand push-ups.
Or the strict press, whatever one you're doing.
No, she's going to do it.
Oh,
One
the
on the
downward dog
stairs.
version. Doesn't seem like a big number, but I am curious on how many people they tested. It's pretty warm in here now.
Good, Allison? You have to unmute yourself. I can't hear
You
you.
got to unmute, hit the space bar. We can't hear you, Allison. Allison, can you hear us? It's 2 minutes out and 2 minutes
Can I do,
back.
on the next run, I'm gonna do 3 minutes out, 3 minutes back.
Okay.
That's
make up for
fine.
it.
That's fine. You can do that.
I like it. You're not a cheater. Good, Allison.
Good is, and Julian, that's perfect. That's exactly 2 minutes out and 2 minutes back. You are now gonna do 15 dumbbell row. Keep your back nice and flat. And after you do 15 on the right or left arm, you'll switch. And then you'll do your 10 handstands. Yep, that's fine. Do you want to put 10 strict press on that, each arm on the board?
He's tall.
Julian.
He's probably looking at this camera. Look at the other camera.
Do me a favor. Sit on the ground. Sit on the ground. You can't straighten your arm because you're too tall. You're going to hit the ceiling. Take a seat on the ground. Watch Evelyn. You see her? Look at her. See how she's sitting and doing it? Do it like that. It's harder. And instead of being like this, turn the dumbbell neutral. Yeah. Perfect. 10 on each arm. That's great. You got the look too. That's the look you need. That's excellent. Showing off those nice like white choppers. Looks good. 10 on the right, 10 on the left.
Keep that core tight, is.
Yep. All right, guys, after this, you're going to run 2 minutes out, 2 minutes back. That's round 1 of 5. Good. That's it. Good. Don't let Iz beat you on the run. You better catch her. guys on the run. That's a good job. You got 15 dumbbell row, each arm.
You don't have to bring it all the way down. Just straighten out your arm. Yep, there. Good.
Good, Julian. You got 15 dumbbell row on right and left sides. This There you go, is. Good. That's it, Julian. That looks way much better. Good, Allison. Row is next. You guys are wrapping up round number 2. You're on your next run after this.
Good, Julian.
Yeah, that's it. Get that weight right over your head. Straighten your arm. Make sure it's right over your head.
Good, Allison. 10 handstand push-ups.
And then your next run out.
And that one's just 2 out, 2 back.
Yep, you're back to the 2 minutes. Good, Allison. Allison.
You're just over 16 minutes. Good job,
Good is,
Iz.
that's it. All right, row is next. This is the halfway round.
Double out those shoes. Good, Julian.
There you go. Oh, nice balloons.
You
Look
see, you guys did do something for his birthday.
Are the police coming by? Don't put a hole in the wall, is. Good. There you go, Is. That's good. No reason why you shouldn't be getting much better at handstands during this quarantine time. All right, Julian, don't be getting cocky over there. Let's go. Come on, this is round 3. You can't put your tongue out until round 4. Good.
Allison.
Straighten that arm. Right straight, right overhead. Make sure it's stacked right overhead. Straighten it. Straighten that arm completely. Is. Make sure he straightens that arm. Yeah, so Is, look at me. Julian, you're like this, okay? You're doing this. Get it over your head, okay? I know where you guys are at. I'll come right over there. All right? Yes,
Julian.
yeah, that's what we're talking about. I'll come over there, start coughing on you, give you the coronavirus. Good. Good, bud. That's it. Much better.
Go catches.
Yep, that's it. On the run. Round number 4 here. You're coming up to 23 minutes. Good. Way to keep a good flat back. That's perfect.
Good job, Is. 23 even.
Ending round 4. Row is first.
Good, Julian. Right on the row.
You guys have one more run after this. Handstands are next. Yep. All right, Julian, let's see how you do on this round. Remember, arms are nice and straight over your head. Come on, you have one more run after this, okay? Come on, you're killing it.
Come on, Julian. Chip away.
Yep, take your time. It's not a
Good.
race. Even if you have to do 5 on each side, that's fine.
Good job is 29 minutes.
Last round.
Good, Allison. You're at 29:15. Good job, Julian. Last round. Last time on the handstand push-ups is good is good, Allison. Last time on the handstand push-ups.
All right, Julian, last time through. Guys, you all averaged right around that 6-minute round, just a little over 6 minutes at the 30s.
Good, Julian. $31.06, guys.
Job, Allison. Done, Julian? Hold on. You guys got to unmute yourself. I'm sorry, it's on your end. We tried to unmute you.
He's done.
All right, good. So that's just a lot different from the day we did the other day, Julian. You know what I'm saying? So every day is a little bit different.